I am in my third year of college in Guangzhou. This summer, I am thinking of doing an internship with a company that pays me only 2,800 RMB for the internship and doesn't provide me with accommodation. Since I don't get housing allowance or transportation allowance, I have to rent a room near the company. Before actually looking at the house, my expectation was to rent a room at about 30% of my salary, including water and electricity. Since I'm only one person, choosing a single room can be and will be cheaper. Let's take a look at what it's like to live in the suburbs of the megacity Guangzhou. The majority of China's suburbs are also characterized by urban and rural areas, neither urban nor rural, and poor sanitation. So I was prepared to see a very poor living environment. As much as possible, I went for the newer houses. They may have been self-built by the original homeowner, or they may have been converted by a second-hand landlord renting from the original homeowner. I used diagrams to describe the relationship situation. The price will be a little bit much higher than if you deal directly with the original homeowner because a second person is changing hands. This was the first house I found. It looked new from the outside and was a bit cramped. The big house next to it had no more single rooms. It seems that they like to use iron doors as room doors and weld the windows and balconies shut, just like a prison. This was my problem. The phone sensed that I wanted to switch to vertical screen mode. There wasn't much light in the house. The house looked dark to the human eye. There was nothing. No air conditioner, refrigerator, washing machine, writing table, and bed. It was very empty. It gives a very bad feeling. The next two rooms are in this building. From the outside, this building is rather oddly shaped, but still relatively new. The stairway aisles are relatively narrow. We're looking at room 205 on the second floor, where you can see the desk, bed, and chair as you enter. The white cylindrical balcony is actually a small washing machine. The electric water heater is overhead, and the balcony is welded shut, nothing else. Let's move to the next level. As I said before, the sanitary conditions in the suburbs are relatively poor, and I can often see the government start spraying insecticides to kill cockroaches in April, and a large number of cockroaches running out from the dark places is a horrible and disgusting scene. Now it's time to look at room 304. Opening the door, we could see the refrigerator, bed, dressing table, sofa, coffee table, and closet. From the stickers, we can see that the last occupant was probably a girl. The balcony wasn't welded shut, which was a nice touch. Nasty countertops. Sink was a bit sketchy. Same electric water heater overhead. Closet was nice, pretty clean, no odors. Overall, I liked the house, but the price was way out of my budget. These three houses are also houses with more recent years of redevelopment or renovation. But the landlord says they are all rented out and there are no single rooms for rent. It's been so warm today that I'm going to stop looking at this house after I've been outside, where the body temperature has come to a high of 36 degrees Celsius. The landlord said that I should go up and have a look for myself. The price is in the range of 500 RMB, with air conditioning, washing machine, water heater. If you feel suitable, just tell her, and then sign the contract in a couple of days. From Let's Go. When I walked in from the staircase, I felt that the building was renovated in the past 2 years, because the lime plaster on the tiles on the floor is still white, and the corridor is very dark, which I don't like, but it seems that all the houses in this side of the country are like this. The rooms were new, as if they were unfinished renovations. Plumbing, toolboxes, wooden beds. But walking into the kitchen and bathroom still couldn't hide the signs of having been used. That's about it. What do you think of these 4 rooms? The first one costs 4 RMB per month. The second one 6 RMB per month. The third one 6 RMB per month, and the last one 5 RMB per month. There are still some rooms available because there are no more single rooms. Lastly, I'd like to show you some of the streetscape.